Alright, hi! Welcome to my channel. I'm Casey. If this is the first time that you've been here, then hello, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a question about what unexpected changes are coming into your life. This could be new people, new opportunities, new career, something surprising happening to you. So if you're just kind of looking like what's going on the next, let's say like 3 to 6 months, any unexpected opportunities, especially now that it's a new year, what's coming into your life, we're going to take a look at that. So starting with pile 1, this is going to be the tiger's eye. Pile 2 is the green aventurine. And pile 3 is the yellow calcite. So take a moment, see which pile you're kind of leaning towards. I'll leave timestamps down below so that you can find your pile. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, pile 1, welcome. If you chose the tiger's eye, then this is going to be your reading for what unexpected changes are coming into your life. To start off, we're going to be using the Prism Oracle deck to do kind of like an energy check-in, see how you're feeling, what's been going on with you, just so we can see like who this pile is meant for. So if this section of the reading isn't resonating for you and it's saying like, oh, it seems like you've been really happy lately, and you're like, actually, I've been really depressed, then this probably isn't the pile for you. I urge you to try checking out a different pile if this isn't resonating, but also don't make the video try to resonate if it's not, if it's not meant for you, then there's no point in listening to it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get some cards and just see pile 1. What's been up with you lately? What's your energy feeling like? What's going on with you? How have you been feeling? What's your life like right now? What current situations are you dealing with? Like, what's at the forefront of your mind? Pile 1. Anxiety, and what's this? Happiness. Okay. This is interesting. Usually you would think that these two cards contrast each other, but actually, instead of like anxiety, I almost see it like combining with happiness, like you're buzzing with energy. Like maybe you've been really excited for some new endeavor that you're going on or approaching. Like it doesn't necessarily need to be bad anxiety, like, oh god, impending doom. Like it could be like you're anxious because you're so excited for the future. Like, I don't know, maybe you were offered a new job, or maybe you heard from somebody you haven't heard from in a while, and it's all new, so it's giving you kind of like that energy, like, oh my god, I'm kind of like buzzing right now. But it's not necessarily bad. So let's go ahead and get 2 more cards. Pile 1. Just a quick energy check-in. What's up with this? What's up with you? How are you feeling right now? Frustration. Interesting. And what else? What else? Trust. Okay. I think for those of you that chose this pile, I think overall life for you, well, I won't say life. To narrow it down, I'll say like your current mood, your emotions, like they might feel a little all over the place. Like you could definitely be dealing with issues in a social circle or in your career, like with coworkers, but it doesn't kind of like touch your emotions. Like I feel like emotionally you're pretty solid. Like you have trust in the universe. I think you might have a really strong connection with your guides. You could be seeing lots of synchronicities, and you kind of have trust in the universe that everything is going to work out the way that it's like meant to work out. So I don't think that this anxiety is like this all-consuming, like you have no idea what direction you're going in, like you have no idea what's happening. It just seems like with this anxiety and frustration, it could be that there's kind of like a whirlwind of things going on around you. You might have lots of different, I don't know how to say it. It's like you could just have like lots of people around you talking. You're constantly doing different things every day, and it feels like your energy is kind of like scattered in lots of different directions. But you could even like, I'm almost getting like you could just be working really hard on something. Like you've been putting like what's that saying? Like you put your head to the writing table, or I don't know, like you're working really hard. You're working diligently on something, and I'm getting almost like girl boss lawyer vibe, like somebody who's like working really hard on their shit and like they're getting their stuff done. But at the same time, it's like, you're pretty content with life. You're trusting the universe. You're pretty content with your emotional affairs, but it seems like your work or career or whatever it is like, it can be frustrating, but at the same time, I feel like you really love what you're doing. Like even when it's like you're really pissed off at like your coworker or something's not working out right, like you're still really passionate about what you're doing. Like I'm almost picturing like a lawyer that's has to work day in day out. They have so much paperwork to do, but at the end of the day, like they love what they do. Like they wouldn't trade it for the world. So that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting for you right now. Next, I'm going to get some tarot cards and we're going to see exactly what's coming in to you at this point in time. Like, what new opportunities, what new unexpected changes, like specifically things that you are not expecting to happen that are like coming in. I'm going to get, if it's kind of overwhelmingly negative, I'm going to see like additionally what unexpected blessings are coming in. But hopefully these unexpected changes will be positive. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these, clear this space, and then we're going to get the tarot cards. Be right back. Alright, pile one. I got the tarot, and now let's just go ahead and see what unexpected changes are coming into your life. I am shuffling on camera, so I understand if you want to skip ahead. I'll do my best to get all the cards out before I speak, but sometimes like I get the cards out and something comes to mind and I just have to say it right away. So basically, apologies if it takes a long time to shuffle, but let's go ahead and see what unexpected changes are coming into your life. Pile one. What unexpected changes are coming into pile one's life? Interesting. Again, I'm not saying anything, I'm just observing. For some reason, I've had The Lakes by Taylor Swift stuck in my head, and like to the point where I'm trying to focus on the question that I'm saying, like in my head, I'm like, okay, what unexpected changes are coming in? But I keep thinking of the song The Lakes by Taylor Swift. It's the one that's like, take me to the lakes where all the poets go to die. And it's just this really like melancholy song. I don't know, maybe this is a message for some of you, but I might even look up the lyrics, but I think you should look up the lyrics, see if they resonate with you, if they like are speaking to what you're going through right now, because some of this does seem kind of melancholy. Like it seems like there's some burdens that you're needing to let go of. It seems like you've had a hard time moving on from something, but I do see things improving. So again, I'm getting all the cards out before I speak. But I just had to say that because I like literally keep hearing the song in my head. Okay. This is actually a little interesting, and I feel like you've been a very hard worker. You could be a really good student, or you could just be a really good worker in whatever field you're in. I feel like you know how to get shit done. Like, I was getting that girl boss energy earlier, like the lawyer that's like working, working, working. But I feel like internally, whether you've consciously realized it or not, like for some people, this could just be like this looming feeling that they haven't yet introspected on, that they haven't quite worked through, like, why am I feeling this way? But with the anxiety and frustration card that I saw earlier, I could see even more of this coming through with the Eight of Swords, because this Eight of Swords is almost like suffering, but mainly in your mind. Like, it almost feels like a worry and anxiety, like you almost feel like this person feels trapped, and they're not sure how to get out of this. And I feel like whatever route you're going down, I feel like this is mainly a career reading. It has to do with your career, or like your path in life in that sort of way. You chose a path that was very stable, that you've seen other people go down, and like you're good at it. It's not like you're bad at it. But emotionally, spiritually, it's not fulfilling you. Like, what you're doing, you're not passionate about. And it's over time, it's only going to get harder for you to sustain this, I feel like. And it's not like you're going to start failing at it, but it's like you're going to start feeling burnt out. Like, this is really contradictory from what the beginning of the reading said with the energy check-in, but I feel like that's what makes it so unexpected. Like, I feel like you're not expecting to just wake up one morning and all of a sudden feel like, oh, maybe this isn't what I want to do. Because I see, like, you're definitely very comfortable in life. Like, you have, I could see this as, like, you have good friendships, or you make a lot of money. Like, you're just very comfortable in what you're doing. But the one side of you, the side that's passionate, the side that has a soul that needs to be fulfilled, is kind of stuck, and like it's not moving forward with what you're doing. It's like you're a wands person trying to lead a sword life. And for those of you that don't know tarot terminology very well, swords are very logical. It's very about action, not a lot of emotion, versus wands is all about fire. It's like, what are you passionate about? What do you care about? What makes your heart sing? And I feel like it's almost like, yes, you could do this for the rest of your life. You could continue to make money, continue to be comfortable, but there's always going to be that part of your soul that's like, well, when do I get to be fed? You know, because you're feeding your body, you're feeding, the lifestyle that you want. You definitely have, you're comfortable, you're happy, but at one point, like, you're going to start realizing this isn't what I wanted to do forever. And I think it could definitely be very unexpected for you, because this is what you've done up until this point. This is what's been working. This is the direction your life is supposed to go in. I feel like you had a very clear, or you do have a very clear vision of like, this is what my next 10 years are going to be like. This is the job I'm going to have. This is where I'm going to live. This is going to be my car, my pet. This is going to be the type of partner I'm looking for. And it's like you've got it all planned out, and you're almost going through life like, in my mind, I'm picturing Squidward, like from SpongeBob. I don't know if you've ever seen SpongeBob, but there's this one episode where Squidward decides that he wants to go and live in like the all Squidward place. Like, only a bunch of different Squidwards are living in this place. They all have the same home. They all do the same activities. He rides his bike every day, and he, I don't know, plays clarinet every day, and he goes to the store every day, and he's happy in the beginning. He's like, yes, this is the life I want. I'm with the people that I want to be around, and I'm doing all these activities that I love. But it's, you literally see a montage in the episode of like day after day, he's doing the same activity, but he just gets more and more sad and burnt out. And it's like, this is what he's been wanting. He wanted this house, he wanted to go on this bike ride with these Squidwards that he knows, and he wanted to play his clarinet, but it's not fulfilling him for some reason. And it's like, he's almost just getting bored with it. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. The more that you get comfortable, and the more that you get all the things that you thought you wanted, you realize, oh, what I actually wanted was this thing that makes my heart sing. For some of you, this could be a different career path that, you kind of laughed at before. You're like, there's no way, like, nobody can make money off that. Or it could be like you wanted to live in Vermont when you were younger. You loved the idea of it, but for your job, you had to go live in the city, and you convinced yourself, like, the city is where I'm meant to be. I have all these friends. I do all these activities. I go to yoga in the morning. I do the gym and get the juices and stuff. But on the inside, you're like, I just want to be a pumpkin farmer. And, like, that's what you wanted to be when you were younger, but you kind of tabled it. And you're like, no, I can be happy living this Squidward life. If you have no idea what episode I'm talking about, I urge you, please go watch it, because it's, like, exactly what I'm trying to describe right now. And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity available to you to pursue whatever it is that you're passionate about, to pursue whatever it is that makes you happy. But you are going to be so hesitant because you're already so comfortable in life that you're going to put it on pause, and you're going to say no. Like, I can't approach that opportunity. And I don't think that the opportunity is going to pass you by. I think you're going to be very scared that, like, okay, I'm committing to this sword life that I have. I can't go to the wand life. And then you're going to be scared that, the wands disappear forever. You'll never get another opportunity. But I feel like it's always going to be there if you want to go to it. So it's not so much a matter of, like, getting on the train before the train leaves you. It's more like, how long do you think that you can sustain this lifestyle that's not truly fulfilling you before you eventually decide to jump ship? Because it's not like you're gonna, like, fail to make ends meet. It's not like you're gonna get fired or you're not gonna be comfortable. You're gonna be comfortable just the same way that Squidward still has his house. He has everything he had in the beginning. He just wasn't fulfilled anymore, and he had to get out. And I feel like it's gonna be quite stressful to you when this, like, of course, it's an, what did I even title this video? Unexpected change. It's completely unexpected. I don't think that this is what you were expecting to hear. For some of you, you might be like, yeah, I've been kind of noticing I have been getting burnt out. This isn't really what I want to do the rest of my life, like the next, 40, 50 years of my life. But for some of you, it could be super unexpected, and because of this, it causes you all this stress, like, I can't just drop everything right now. I have this to worry about. I have this to worry about. What about my friends? What about this life that I've built? And so I think you're going to go through this period of really weighing your options. You're going to be like, okay, I could do this. I could stay here, or I could try this new thing. Or maybe I could, like, dip my foot in the water and try it out a little bit, or maybe I'll save some money first and then I'll go try this out for a year. I just think that when you get this idea that there is more to life than just what you thought the next 10 years would look like, you're gonna be quite worried about how to go about it, but your soul is gonna keep being tugged in this direction. And I don't think that you're just gonna be able to shrug it off and be like, no, I'll just forget it about it, I'll live this comfortable life, because on the inside, it's not what you really want. I feel like I should be doing more. I'm not exactly sure what else I can tell you about this. Give me a moment to think, actually, because I don't want to just leave you on this, like, by the way, boom, big life change coming. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to quickly shuffle the cards, and we're just going to get messages from your guides. Any advice that you need to hear regarding this unexpected change, any advice that they can give you. At the very beginning of the reading, it said that you do trust the universe. So, hopefully you'll trust in this message and it'll give you some sort of comfort or something to hold on to. Even if right now you're like, no, that's not going to be me. I'm comfortable. I'll just stay in this life. I don't need any big change. Like, it is true. You do have free will. You could completely ignore this message and continue to do whatever you want. This is not saying, like, your life is going to be uprooted. It's saying that you're going to have a mindset shift where you currently are is no longer fulfilling you, emotionally, spiritually, etc. And you can continue to stay in this life. You can continue to live this swords life where you do your routine, you do it for the next 10 years. You could do that and you could be comfortable. But at the end of the day, this isn't going to be a sudden like uprooting. It's going to be your conscious decision to pursue what makes you happy, whether you do that or not. So I'm going to go ahead, shuffle the cards, and we'll see what messages we can give you from Spirit. Be right back. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile 1 regarding these unexpected changes? Any advice? Any helpful tips? I don't know, anything? Spirit, what would you tell pile 1 about these unexpected changes? Interesting. I think this change is gonna be something that the people around you, like, back to the Squidward analogy, like, the Squidward community doesn't want Squidward to suddenly leave, basically. I think you're gonna have a lot of friends that are like, whoa, what are you doing? You're just gonna shake up your life and completely go on a different path, and they're not gonna understand. And there will definitely be some conflict here. It could even be people that are envious because if you do decide to go down this path that this unexpected change is showing to you, not only are you going to be having overflowing love for life, you're going to be completely rejuvenated. But not only that, you're going to be having a complete shift in consciousness to, I mean, the hermit is somebody that's all about introspection. They're very deep, they're very spiritual. Temperance is very patient. These are very like advanced spiritual cards, like of evolved consciousness that's not like, all over the place. It's very focused, knows what they want, they go after it, despite whether like other people around them are telling them not to do it. And this creates conflict because the people that are currently in your life are not the type that will be able to understand the hermit or the temperance people, if that makes sense. And it sucks because when you go through this evolution, you are no longer this person that you used to be, but the people that were in your life are still that person. So it can be a very lonely process when it's almost like they're like, we don't recognize you. Why are you changing? Why are you doing all this stuff? This isn't who you really are. And you're like, no, this is who I want to be. And I think Spirit is almost warning you and saying like, these people that are in your life, they can only serve you for so long before you realize that it's not where you're meant to be. And when you do realize that it's not where you're meant to be, it's basically like a breakup with all the people that you knew. Like maybe you could still keep in contact with some of them, but it won't be the same it's like if you completely like moved across the country. It's not going to be the same as when you could spend all day with these people. And before this whole unexpected change begins, I think you're already going to be changing psychically, emotionally, spiritually. Like you're having a change in consciousness. It could be from reading. It could be like you're watching a TV show and there's just a line that you hear that sticks with you and you can't get it out of your head, and all of a sudden you're meditating on it and you're just thinking deeply about this and what it means and how it speaks to your soul. And I think it's hard to explain unless you've really gone through something like this, but your whole worldview and what you value, who you want to be, is going to be completely changing. And this is going to be a process that you kind of go through on your own before this unexpected change comes in, like I talked about. I don't know how it's going to come in. For each of you, it'll be different. For some, it'll be an opportunity, you know, somewhere else, somewhere far away. It could be, I don't know. It could be anything. It's going to look differently for everybody, but leading up to that, you will already be evolving to meet this thing that's coming into your life. This thing that's going to be divinely placed in your life. So I wouldn't be surprised if you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities really like ramping up to this point. You could be seeing angel numbers, or I don't know, if birds are like a sign that like whenever you see a bird, I don't know, you take it as a sign from the universe. All those things are going to be ramping up like crazy up until this point that you suddenly have this change come in. But up until then, you're going to be ready for it. It's not going to be like this thing that really shakes you up. I mean, you're definitely going to have issues deciding whether or not it's something that you want to pursue, but you're going to be ready to accept it. It's just a matter of, are you ready to let go of things? It's tricky. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's like spiritually, you've evolved consciously to accept this change. Like you're ready to take it on. It's just about being able to emotionally let go of the past and who you used to be. And that's what creates all this conflict. So not only are you conflicted within yourself, but the people around you are like, we don't recognize you. Why are you changing into this different person? You're not the same person that we used to want to be around. But really you're evolving to be with that crowd that you're actually supposed to be with, because I don't think that true friends would be behaving this way. They would accept you, and it's like these people that you've been around are no longer serving you. Your environment is no longer serving you. And what's to come is so much greater. And I think you're really going to be doing a lot of work on yourself and trusting in the universe that the universe will give you what you need in life. Like the opportunity, the life that you're meant to have. If you're already not feeling satisfied with what you have and you're not feeling like this is what you're meant to have, you're trusting that the universe is bringing you to something better. And it's hard because it's like going through an earthquake to make a mountain. It's like if you've been living on the plains your whole life and what you really want is a mountain, you're going to have to go through an earthquake to get to that mountain. And I think that's what this reading is warning you about. Or not warning so much as like a forewarning. Like, hey, this might be coming in. Keep an eye out. Don't get too freaked out. But also, I think you're going to be prepared for it. I don't think you have anything to be worried about. This is definitely a very interesting reading. Not something I'm used to. I hope it resonated. For some of you, I feel like there might be some confusion and you're like, what the hell is this woman talking about? Like, I don't deal with any of this. These are not my issues. But if you got to this far, then thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best. If you enjoyed the reading, I'll be doing my best to post more. I keep saying I'm going to post weekly, but then I end up just posting like sporadically. But I really am trying to post more frequently, so if you enjoy the way that I read, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I also sell personal readings. Link in bio if you want something more specific just for you. I have a range of options and they're all pretty cheap, so go check that out if that's what you're interested in. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye. Alright, pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the green aventurine, sorry, I have to move my seat forward, then this is going to be the reading for you. This is going to be all about what unexpected changes are coming into your life, like what you literally don't see coming at all. Hopefully this gives you that forewarning you need so it doesn't blindside you if it's bad. But if it's good, then you have it to look forward to. But anyways, we're going to get started with the Prism Oracle deck. We're just going to do a quick energy check-in, see how you're doing, how you're feeling. This will be a good way to see if this reading is going to resonate with you, because if this doesn't feel accurate and it's telling you like, oh, I'm feeling so happy, when really you're feeling super depressed, then probably not the pile for you. If it's not resonating, then I urge you go check out a different pile. But if none of the piles are resonating, don't try to force it. It could just be that this video isn't meant for you. It's never good to try to force something if it's not accurate, because then it's just, basically telling a lie. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here and see how you're feeling. Okay, something's already popping out here. Okay. Okay. You're angry about something. But see, I have this issue where I always get the cards out, and like as I'm getting them out, I'm talking, but let me get all the cards out before I say anything. So pile 2, what's up with you? What's up with you, pile 2? How are you feeling? What's going on with you right now? Magic. Stop. Okay. It's interesting because before stop, I got the vibe that whoever this is, you guys are doing magic of some kind. You could be Wiccan, into that sort of thing. Maybe you're dabbling in like voodoo or something, but I think it's a big sign from your guides to stop what you're doing, because you could be very mad at somebody and feeling the need to curse or jinx them, but literally like big red sign, stop what you're doing. Like usually I joke around, but I think what you're dabbling in is very dangerous for you, and you could be letting your emotions blindside you and make you do something that you might regret. If like the person that you're trying to like hex or jinx or whatever is like a really, really bad person, like they've murdered or raped, like I understand. But if it's just somebody that's like wronged you somehow, and like I get it. There's people I've been really pissed at that I've wanted to like, mess up, but your guides are saying like full stop, like stop what you're doing. Like just literally, like I'm just getting like stop. Like they're trying to like put shit out. Like what you're doing is not going to end well. Like straight up stop. Okay. I hope you're stopping. I'm still supposed to get one more card out, but like before I even got the stop card, I saw anger and magic, and I was like, okay, maybe this person is dabbling in something that they're not supposed to be messing with. Let me get one more card real quick. Pile 2. Comfort and disruption came out together. I feel like I was supposed to get one, but 2 come out. I'm just gonna read them. These cards have a very different vibe from like this. I feel like it's almost like a comforting, guiding hand coming in to be like, okay, let's take a minute. Let's take a breather. Let's evaluate our options here. What else can we do that doesn't involve permanently messing with something spiritually that will bite us in the ass? Like disruption is literally like they're trying to get it to stop. They want it to be disrupted, and they're like, okay, what are our options here? I feel like it could be a breakup. Like, I get it. Emotions are high, and you just want the other person to hurt because they hurt you. But Spirit is telling you that the way that you're going about it, this person does not need that kind of bad juju, bad luck coming down on them. Like this, you're going a little too far, and they're like, please, for the love of everything, stop what you're doing, take a minute, meditate, take a bath, have a bottle of wine. A bottle, I meant to say glass, but a bottle is what I'm getting. Like, it could be if you're not the type to dabble in magic, like maybe you were about to do something really rash to like mess up this person's life for the rest of their life. And like speaking from experience, I've been really, really, really upset at people, and in the moment I felt so heated, so mad. Like I wanted to do something like permanently like mess with their career, mess with their family life. But looking back, like I don't even think about those people anymore. And genuinely, like, it'll pass. Unless this person has done something like literally killed your family member, I think Spirit is telling you, like, hey, let's evaluate the best course of action. I think you need to think about what you really need to be doing versus, like, how you're feeling. Like, is there a way to alleviate the pain that you're feeling so you can decide the next course of action with, like, a clear mind? And then decide what's best. Like, they're literally trying to come in and be like, hey, I don't mean to, like, poke the bear, but you need to stop. What you're doing is a bad idea. If not for, like, messing up the other person's life if they don't deserve it, because, you know, they may. It could be that you could be dabbling in things that you are not ready to dabble in. I don't know why I'm getting, like, the witchcraft kind of vibe, but I hate to say it, this might be controversial, but some people need to hear. Like, a lot of the shit that you hear on TikTok and, like, on YouTube or on, like, Reddit forums about, like, hexes and curses are pulled from so many different, like, cultures that you don't really know what you're messing with. You don't know the nuances of these things that you're messing with. And if you, in the heat of the moment, are, like, looking up, like, best way to curse someone and you accidentally stumble upon something that could, I don't know, I don't even know, because I don't dabble in that stuff anymore. I mean, no hate if you do. Like, there are some really good witches out there. There are people that definitely know what they're doing, and I'm not saying that you don't know what you're doing, but when you let your emotions cloud your judgment and fuel a spell or a hex or a curse of some kind, that doesn't necessarily need to be the thing that you should be doing, it could blow up in your face. And I don't know, like, literally, like, stop sign, stop. Like, that is, like, a clear, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Stop. This is supposed to be about unexpected changes, but I almost, like, if it's past the point of no return and you've already done it, then the unexpected change could be, like, the shit that's coming down on you. I hope that's not what we're getting here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tarot, and we'll see what this unexpected change is, because this is such a random... you can tell from my hand movements, I'm like, whoa, like, this is not something I usually deal with, but this is a very specific message for someone. So if you haven't been messing with these kinds of things, this is probably not the reading for you. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the tarot. Okay, pile 2. I got, like, a full tarot spread, but it was very unclear. It seems like this unexpected change has to do with a man, like a king of swords. It could be a guy that's older than you. It could be an authority figure, older brother, a father, or it could be, like, an older man that you've been seeing if you're into men, or it could just be that kind of archetype of, like, kind of older man with authority of some kind. Not necessarily, like, super old, but, like, older than you. And it seemed like this guy was someone you're really mad at, because you got the Two of Cups reversed, but the rest of the message was very unclear. So I'm gonna shuffle again, and hopefully I can get a more clear picture of what these changes are, what's coming into your life. Feel free to skip through the shuffling. I will shuffle on camera. I know that can be annoying for some people, but I just like to, you know, show that I'm actually shuffling. But yeah, feel free to skip through. It might take a while. I'm gonna get all the cards out before I start talking. So anyways, let's get into it. Pile 2. What are these changes coming into your life, pile 2? What unexpected changes are coming? there's that King of Swords again. What did I say? The King of Swords came out earlier. Wow, okay. I think I already know what this is saying. I feel like you're really gonna let go of the situation. You, with the stop card, like, Spirit could tell, I could tell, like, you're trying to take matters into your own hands, and I respect that. But I think the way that you were gonna go about it was unnecessary, because whoever it is that you're mad at, this King of Swords, because this King of Swords kept coming up, and this is the exact same place that it was in, right in the middle of the reading. He's gonna get what's coming to him. Trust that the universe has plans for this man. The universe, I'm not saying he's gonna die, because I was pointing to the Ten of Swords. He's gonna get his karma. Not only is, like, I feel like if he owns a business or whatever, like, his career, he's gonna have a lot of misfortune in that aspect. Like, he's gonna be losing money, he's gonna be losing material comfort, life is going to be crashing down on him. Like, he is getting the karma he deserves. You are not the only person that this man has wronged. And with the Ten of Cups reversed, like, his whole life is going to be in shambles. Like, he is not going to be a happy camper. Meanwhile, you're the Fool. You are, like, carefree, clarified by the Sun card. Like, you are happy. You are living life. You are in your hot girl era. If you are a girl, you could be anything else. That's just, like, the vibe I'm getting. Like, you are enjoying life. You are completely detached from the situation. You're like, I don't even care what happens to him. Like, he could, you know, die for all I care. Just kidding. Unless he's really bad. Whatever. But you're releasing control over the situation. I think you are really mad at this guy, whoever he is. Rightfully so. And I have to sneeze. Sorry. What was I saying? You are rightfully mad at this man. Like, this is not a good man. But you are not the only person that he has wronged. There are lots of other people that want him to fail just as badly as you do. But once you realize, like, the universe has plans, like, chill. You don't need to be the one that brings this hell down on his head. You will see, like, oh, okay, he's gonna start failing in every aspect of his life. Like, let me get the rest of these cards real fast. I know I said that I wouldn't start talking before I had them, but I already knew what's up. So, clarification for the King of Swords. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. Like, his karma is catching up to him. Clarification for the Page of Wands. If this is a guy that you were dating, for some of you, I think that is definitely the case, because, like I said, I did a previous reading before this and it was so unclear, but I got the Two of Cups reversed, which is like a relationship or a connection between two people, and for some reason it's like disrupted. I could definitely see that as a breakup. I think once you let go of this guy, move on from him, stop giving like a shit about bringing hell down upon him, the universe is gonna be like, all right, we had all this lined up. Like, it could even be like the curse or hex or whatever, like if you were trying to do one of those, or like if you're sending like bad vibes his way, or like you were just trying to disrupt his life, that could have even been getting in the way of the karma that he is supposed to be getting right now. And maybe that could be another reason why you were getting like the stop, like disrupt, like those stop cards earlier. Like, maybe it's not because it's gonna blow up in your face, but it could be another option for some of you is like the person you're dealing with has their karma coming to them, and like you trying to like force it is getting in the way of it actually coming. But it's been a long time coming. Lots of people have their vendettas. Fate is like, yeah, we've been meaning to get this guy you see him get his ass. Like, he's got all these swords poking at him. It's like every person that he's wronged, every wrong thing he's done. This could be a very immoral guy. Like, he could even be like breaking the law, and like the law is catching up to him. Like, maybe he has warrants out for his arrest. Like, and suddenly the law catches up, and it's like it was only a matter of time. But another unexpected thing that comes out of nowhere is it seems like this man is being replaced in your life by a new suitor coming in. So for those of you that have gotten out of a breakup with this King of Swords, and like you were wishing that hell would be upon him, he's gonna get his. And it's gonna be like the end of a movie where the bad guy gets got and the hero is like happy, carefree, they're living their best life, and then they get the girl. Like, you're getting this Page of Wands coming in, this handsome, like, young guy that's like has such a like vibrant energy for life. It's like you traded in like this older guy that's like rude, taking advantage, just being a dick, and instead, like, once he's out of your life, not only does he get his karma, but you're getting this like young, attractive guy that just wants you, and like you get all these opportunities in your life, all these good things coming in, like basically like you're not expecting. Like right now, I think you are so pissed off at this King of Swords, you're not even realizing that in this next like 3 to 6 months or whatever, it's gonna be like the end of a movie for you. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I hope you're getting what I'm saying. This guy is gonna be in so much, like, I can't even, like, King of Pentacles reversed is literally like a man that has lost everything. The Ten of Cups reversed is the happy family card reversed. So it's like a broken family. The Ten of Swords is literally like death, destruction, like the end, like blah, like, and it's all like Wheel of Fortune, like it's his karma. This is exactly what was coming to him. Eight of Swords, it's like he's gonna be suffering. He is gonna be stuck suffering for a while. He's not getting out of this for a while. And meanwhile, you are living your own life. You're not even focused on this guy. Like, you might not even see that this is happening to him. Like, you might hear about it, like, months later. Like, oh yeah, did you hear that guy that you used to be with? He's in jail now. And also, he lost all his money, and his family abandoned him. And it's like, you're like, oh, what was his name again? Like, I'm with the Page of Wands now. Like, my life is so good. Like, I am the sun. I am the carefree fool. Like, I don't even care. So, pile 2. That was literally like a whole movie ending for you. I hope that you have a good one. But yeah, without further ado, if this resonated, good luck to you. This seems like something fun that you'll be seeing in the future. And try not to make rash decisions. I really hope you can't hear that lawnmower in the background. Try not to make rash decisions based on your emotions. People that hurt other people, that harm other people, and do wrong things will get what's coming to them. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, maybe subscribe. I try to post weekly. Give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a ton. And if you want a personal reading, I do offer them in my shop. Check the description link below. There's a range of options based on how many questions you want to ask, and they're pretty cheap. So anyways, thank you so much. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye. Alright, pile 3. Last but certainly not least, if you chose the yellow calcite, then this is going to be your reading all about the unexpected changes that you don't see coming. Like, what is about to blindside you. Hopefully in a good way. Hopefully not in a bad way. I'm going to go ahead and start with an energy check-in, just to see like how you're feeling, what your current situation in life is like. Just so that you can see if this reading is going to resonate with you. If this part is talking about like a completely different person, like it's saying like, oh, it looks like you're really happy right now, and you're like, I am so depressed, then it's probably not the pile or reading for you. Don't try to force it. If this one doesn't work out, I urge you to try a different pile, see if that resonates more. But if the whole reading or the whole video doesn't resonate, don't try to force it, or else it'll basically be like you're lying to yourself. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and see just what's going on in your life, how you're feeling right now, so we can get an idea of who it is that I'm talking to. All right, pile 3. What is pile 3's life like right now? What's going on with pile 3? What is going on with pile 3 right now? Caution. Reflection. Interesting. Those are really pretty colors together. Sorry, there's like airplanes and lawnmowers going off. Let me just close the window real fast. All right, that's much better. Now that we're back, okay, let's see. Sorry about the noise. I always try to like film in a quiet place and then it ends up never being quiet, but pile 3. Fear. Right back into it. Wow, okay. It seems like you have some anxiety about something. Possibly a decision you have yet to make. Okay, I didn't mean for 2 to come out, but let's go with it. Pain and intuition. Caution, fear, and pain. It seems like there is a decision of some kind that you've been trying to make, or some sort of opportunity, or just something has come up and you're not sure how to proceed. And I feel like you're trying to take this time right now to maybe even meditating, maybe even talking to friends about it, or a therapist, or, you know, your mom or your dad or something, and being like, is this the right way I should go? And you've really been reflecting on where you are in life, what you want, the best way to proceed. This seems like, I'm not sure what this issue could be about, but there's something you're really afraid of. Something that's causing pain. It could be like, for some of you this is kind of random, but I'm almost getting like maybe someone has passed away, specifically a parent or a family member, and you need to maybe you're the eldest and you're the one that needs to kind of, what's it called, like allocate the resources or like the inheritance, like you have to deal with all that. That's kind of like an idea I'm getting. For some of you that's not what you're dealing with at all. But it's this kind of idea of not only are you in pain, but you're not sure how to proceed, and you're kind of afraid if you choose the wrong outcome. So I feel like whoever this reading is meant for, whoever pile 3 is meant for, you're really like in this balancing act of like, okay, this option has all this option has all this. Which one should I go for? But I think you know you're going to come to a decision eventually, and it'll be the one that intuitively feels right. I think there is one option or one way to proceed that you've been kind of feeling like intuitively you know this is the best option for you. But it's scary because just because one seems right or feels right doesn't mean that it's all black and white. Like there is definitely shades of gray, and I think you're really afraid that you're not sure you're going to go in the right direction. You're afraid that you're not making the right decision, and that's why you've been doing all this reflection and really trying to make sure that you choose the correct outcome. For some of you, someone else it could be like an ex maybe, has come back into your life and they're like, I've changed, I'm so much better than I used to be, take me back. And you're like, I still feel so much pain, I still miss this person. I'm afraid that if I go the other way, like they're not going to be there waiting for me, and I wanted this for so long. But you do feel this caution because, well, maybe you broke up for a reason, maybe this person is not good for you, and that's why you're reflecting on what you should be doing. But intuitively, I think you know what the answer should be. Again, that's just one of many analogies that I could come up with right now. Everybody's situation is going to be different, but I'm going to go ahead, get rid of these cards, and we're going to move into the tarot and see what exactly these unexpected changes that are coming in the next 3 to 6 months. This is just your current kind of like energy check-in, but it could also deal with the cards that we're going to see next. So just kind of keep this in mind. Again, if this isn't resonating with you, it's probably not for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. All right, pile 3. Let's see. What are these unexpected changes that are coming into your life? What is this unexpected change coming? Pile 3. Feel free to skip the shuffling if it takes too long for you. But I might talk in between. I'll try my best to get all the cards out before I start talking. But anyways, pile 3. What unexpected changes are coming in? changes are coming in. Okay, I took quite a while to really figure out what I was seeing here, because for some of you this could be wrong, but I feel like for some of you, you want to run away from home. And if not run away from home, like move out. You could have a father that's overbearing. This could also be a mother, but there's an authority figure in your home, like where you're currently living, the place that you reside, that almost dictates your life. And with the Devil card, it could be like you're feeling trapped in this environment and you just want to be yourself. You just want to be the Three of Cups. You want to go party. You want to live the life that you want to live. You don't want to be under this like dictator. This parent seems like they could be very cold, very controlling. You might have even run away before and you almost like had to come crawling back, and it made things even worse. And it's like, you don't think that you can just run away again. Or you're afraid, like, if you do run away, like, things will never be the same for you. It could be the wrong decision. But I see you have all these ideas of what you want your life to look like. And you daydream and you fantasize about, I want to live like this. I want to live here. I want to do all these things. But you haven't been able to, because you've been literally stuck in this toxic environment where everything is dictated for you. Like, you're literally under this ruler that's keeping you chained, keeping you stuck, keeping you where you can't leave. And I think you thought maybe like you had no choice. This is the best option, like running away. Like, what if you can't achieve all these things? But you have all these grand ideas of what you want your life to look like. And I think this unexpected change is you're finally going to get out of here. Like, with the Knight of Swords, like, you're literally going to run away. And I think at first things might not work out. You might be thinking, like, maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I should have stayed home. I'm like, if you're moving out, you know, even if you're an adult and you have a job, things are still very hard these days financially. Like, you may feel like, I don't have enough to make ends meet. There's no way that I can do this on my own. But with the unexpected change, I feel like you're going to be given the opportunity that allows you to move forward. Like, there's some sort of monetary opportunity. You know, if it's not like a father, it could be some of you are in an abusive relationship and you've been wanting to get out. You have all these ideas of what you want your life to look like, but you're stuck under the iron grip of this emperor. You're stuck with the devil. And the devil isn't, like, it's not like the person is a devil, but like they've literally kept you chained, they've kept you stuck, and you feel like you can't fully blossom into the person you want to be. But I think you're gonna get the opportunity to move away and make a life for yourself, because the Ace of Pentacles, something is coming in that's like a career opportunity, It could be even like somebody being like, hey, you could stay with me for a while. It's some sort of material opportunity of some kind, and it's being offered to you. You're getting a way out. You're getting out of here, and it's because you're incomplete. This is not the environment that you're meant to be in forever. I feel like some of you could even be mad at the universe. Like, why would you keep me here? Why are these my circumstances? But it's all leading to this personal journey of growth and finding your own power. And you see, like, things are very gloomy on this side, but once you get this opportunity of this Ace of Pentacles, like this material opportunity coming in that facilitates your ability to leave, you're going to be looking towards such a bright future. Like, you are getting out, you are releasing yourself from this pain and suffering that you have been in for so long. Like, you're finally going to be able to leave, and it's not going to be like a one week, 1 month, like temporary solution where you get out and then you have to come crawling back because you have nothing else. Like, this Ace of Pentacles, this unexpected change that's coming in, is the opportunity that allows you to get out for good. That's allowing you to not only move away from this bad stuff, but move into a brighter future where you're finally getting rid of this feeling of being trapped. You are no longer under the Emperor's control. Yeah. That sounds like such a specific message that I feel like only a few people are really going to resonate with it. So if it does resonate with you, then I'm sorry you've had to deal with this feeling of being stuck and this feeling of powerlessness. But it is a brighter future that you're moving into, and all these things that you've only ever fantasized about will become reality. Like, you will finally get out of this bad situation. So, that aside, I'm going to quickly get any messages that your guides, specifically your guides or Spirit has for you. What do you need to hear? What advice would you need? Because it seems like this is such a hard situation. Like, I want to give you some sort of good advice, something helpful to go off of. Sorry, it's like out of focus right now. Hello. There we go. All right. So, what advice does Spirit have for you right now, pile 3? What advice does Spirit have for you pertaining to these unexpected changes? Anything that you would need to hear before going into this? Pile 3. Temperance, so patience. As bad as things are, which I feel like they could be really bad for some of you, where you just want to get out, you want to leave, this isn't where you want to be. It's like, yeah, it can be really shitty to just hear, like, patience. Like, just be patient. But I think with the energy check-in at the beginning, like, yes, you're in a lot of pain, and you know, you're afraid that if you leave, it's not going to be the right choice. But with the caution card, it's like, just take a little bit, the correct decision of when to leave, and the opportunity you need will come in at the right time. And that's the intuition card. It's like, you will know when it's your time. So it's basically like the universe telling you, just hold on a little bit longer. You'll get out of this. Trust. Let me see, what else can I get? What other messages do you have for pile 3, Spirit? What other messages about this for pile 3? Okay, again, like temperance, don't be hasty. Don't leave just yet. Like, I know you just want that solace. You want to get away, even if it's just a temporary reprieve. But the universe is trying to tell you, just hold on a little bit longer, because if you act too hasty, it could make things worse. There will be a right moment. It is coming. Again, the High Priestess is the intuition card. Trust that. Just, it's hard from my point of view to try to tell you these things. I haven't seen your life. I don't know how hard it is. I don't know this kind of hell that you've been living in that it seems like it's showing me. But you will know intuitively when it's the right moment. And it'll take a lot of patience. It'll take meditation and calming your mind, calming these fears to be able to hear that intuition. So I feel like Spirit is trying to say, don't be hasty, and also do your best. Keep yourself busy, focus on calmer things, do what you can, keep things as easy as possible, because you will get that moment and you will need to be able to listen to your intuition and not have it be clouded by fear. So yeah, try to calm these fears. One last message. Anything else, Spirit, for pile 3? Anything else? 9 of Swords. Okay. You know, I find it really interesting how you got the yellow calcite, despite the fact that this is such a macabre reading. Like, it seems like it's so negative, all the cards are so dark and just depressing looking, but with the yellow calcite, it's such a contrast. It's almost like you have such a bright future to look forward to. Like, the yellow is so bright and welcoming, warm and positive, and it's like you just need to hold on a little bit longer. And Spirit knows that it's going to be hard. Spirit knows it's going to be painful. Spirit feels the pain and anxiety that you feel, the need to get out, and how bad it is. And they want to give you that opportunity right now to just get out of there, but you need to hold on just a little bit longer, because you will know intuitively when it's right. You just need to have the patience. These nightmares, it's almost over. You're so close to being free. And obviously you have free will. If you feel like you're in actual physical danger, don't just like sit on the floor and meditate and listen to your intuition. Like, if it's time to leave, if you need to get out, if you need to get out, get out. I know not everybody has the resources to do so, but if you could go to a neighbor, sometimes, I know people say go to the police, but if you live in America, sometimes the police aren't the best at dealing with these situations. Firefighters can be pretty good, but of course, everything differs. But if you feel like you're in actual physical mortal danger, don't hesitate to leave. I wish I could give more, but Spirit is telling you, if you can hold on a bit longer, because something is coming, an opportunity to get out that will actually help you succeed rather than just survive. So I really wish you the best of luck, pile 3. I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, but I really hope that this gave you the optimism you need to just hold on a little bit longer. I hope you can get out, and if this resonated, I'm sorry, because truly I hope no one has to deal with this. But thank you so much for watching. If you are looking for more tarot videos, I do these once a week, or I try to do them once a week. And if you enjoy the reading, if it resonated, if you got this far, leaving a thumbs up helps me out a lot, gets my videos out there more. And if you want a personal one-on-one reading, I do offer those in the description below. There's a range of choices to choose from depending on how many questions you want, and they're all pretty cheap. So yeah, without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye-bye.